Hi there, Steve Brossman here from Business Online TV. Now today I've got JWight from JWight Consulting. Now I like what John's going to talk about today, how to get more profit by doing less. That's what you help business for, isn't it, John?
That's right.
Now tell me, how do you get more money by doing less?
Well, I think it's about simplifying. I think most people, they get so busy day-to-day activities that they start just, what they say, head down, bottom up. And I think it's a matter of sort of stepping back and looking at your objectives, looking at what the things you want to do, and actually then really having a strategy and implementing it.
Well, I guess that's the key. Taking a little bit of time out to look at the business, to have a plan and a strategy so that you know exactly where you're going. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I think it's really a matter of taking some time aside. We're all busy people. It's just a matter of saying, okay, sitting down for 2 or 3 hours, I can help them with that, and it really sort of saying, okay, what are the key things I want to achieve the next year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and then going through that and working out a plan to achieve that.
Look, I remember a great story, and it fits in exactly with what you're saying. There's the guy out there in the forest trying to chop down a tree with a blunt axe. Another guy comes along and said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm chopping down the tree." He said, "Why don't you take some time out and sharpen the axe?" He said, "No, I'm too busy." And that's what you do. You really go into the businesses and it really helps sharpen that axe so that they can maximise their profits and actually do less.
Right. I mean, it's sometimes it's as simple as just actually deciding what not to do. So some things, sometimes you're actually so busy doing things that you realise that actually it's not even achieving anything you want to achieve.
Now, you've got experience globally in
Correct, yeah.
big businesses and small business parts within big business. What sort of background have you got in that?
I've been a senior marketing manager and been in marketing for 18 years, working in Europe, United States and Australia and New Zealand.
So you've got all that experience that you can help businesses with. One of the big things that we were talking about earlier is you really help people with their business plan, and it's all about that planning. How important is a business plan?
I think the most important thing about a business plan is actually to have a structure and have a, really start writing down your goals and objectives and actually having a plan in terms of how you want to achieve that. But a lot of people, a lot of businesses go through a process of it's all in their head. You've got to get that head or those things in your head written down. Often what's written down is quite different to what is actually in your head.
Now, one of the key things there, and we were talking to before about, is if it's written down, you can actually share it with your team and your staff, and everybody's on the right direction. But if it's in your head and nobody knows, it's like herding cats.
Absolutely, and I think communication is key within a business plan, but also a business plan is an evolving document.
Yep.
A lot of people write a business plan when they first start a business and they put it in their bottom drawer and they leave it there. The business plan should be something that's simple, 7 page document, nothing more than that. It should be very simple. Sometimes even a 1 page document is ideal, just so you can quickly review it. You don't have to sort of think about, well, what was that I said? Right. It's just a document you have, share it with your customers even, if necessary, because I think then it gives that buy-in and you get a really good way forward.
Now, you help people with business plans, and you're very busy right now helping people right across the board. What's some of the businesses that you're working with, and what's some of the results that you're getting?
A couple of results. Probably the one that's the most sort of prominent in my mind is where very passionate business person, tremendous amount of ideas, and coming with all sorts of different directions, not knowing what to do next. Sat down, really ran through what were the key objectives of that idea, and then came out with some very clear one-word statements. And actually said, ended up coming up with actually 3 words, which actually were the bottom line of driving that business forward.
And that gave them a clear direction and certainly impacted on the results of that business.
Yeah, it was a startup company, and really what they wanted was effectively an elevator pitch, right, to describe what they were doing and how they were going to do it so they could get investment for that business.
So you work with existing businesses, yes, that are struggling to find their direction, as well as startups?
Correct. So it's a combination of businesses that are already established, right, who are either launching a new product or a new marketing campaign, or startup companies which are looking to do the first action or actually start their business in the first place.
Now, John, you are busy working with a lot of different businesses right now. You do have some spots to work with people to be able to work on their business plan and give them some great strategies. Is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. And we're going to have your website across here. Now, what's that?
JWightConsulting.com.
Okay. Look, find John, have a chat to him, and he will be able to help you, as I said before in the intro, get greater profits by doing less. And I think that's very appealing to everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. And I'm sure that when they find out how you can help them, you're going to be run off your feet even more.
Great. Look forward to it.
We'll see you again real soon. Cheers.